the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. Open man downfield is Smith. Into space. And he will go all the way. Arian Smith. Touchdown Jets. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Jets will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow!
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That is to Wiley, open on the left. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yellow!
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is good. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the former Cowbear, Noel Williams.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their
with the second-round pick in the April draft. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
First down, Chiefs.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And a Kansas City
A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 32 yards.
gain of 32.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll find his receiver. That's Jalen Royal. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. That is a first National Football League touchdown. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. He'll have a Jets first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. On the ground, the goal for Rashad like the back out of Arizona State. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
His 48-yard line.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Third and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here comes Smith on the return. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A first down throw for Mahomes. Former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams. In there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
It doesn't get much closer than that, Mike. I thought with that last sack, they got him in the end zone for a safety. I think he was just short of the goal line. But now, think about where this next snap is going to be, and if you're the defense, man, you can smell blood in the water.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Here's McCarthy. He's going to tuck it in. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 6-yard
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will up it to a 2-point lead.
16. Chiefs 14.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Xavier Worthy. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
6 yards to go.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Dobson will bring it back. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin First and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Chiefs 14. Braden Mann to kick off for the Jets.
So, following the touchdown, the punter Mann going to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Now he'll run. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Patrick to throw. That's complete to Royal. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Kansas City.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Second down, they need 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's now third down and 4.
On third down, Mahomes. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And he's into the end zone. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jets. His second touchdown of this first half. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First down throw, Mahomes. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Forced to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Up the middle they go. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
He was tackled at
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he's on to punt for the second time. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
at their own 46-yard line.
Let's go.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 2nd down, the run with Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The right side caught by Wiley.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. On the move left. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll send Worthy in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. throwing now. Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Yellow.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he's in! Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to for touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will cut it to a 2-point lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. He'll set up the screen to Hall, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his 1st catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, it's White as we begin the fourth quarter. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 20, and the Jets have a first down.
Another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On first down, right back to White. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Another run here with White. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Cowboys.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead,
And he'll take it on in. Dobson. Touchdown, New York. Now Sanders on to the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
37. Chiefs 28.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Pushed out to his left. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
23 yards.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
At the 28-yard line.
2nd and inches.
Yellow.
Gets him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Now, Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Kansas City. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Chiefs 35. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Go.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And 1.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They get 5 on third and 1.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Another run here with Hall. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 9.
And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
The Chiefs 41-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here.
Jets.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set. Get up.
On the run, here's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 7.
Go. Cougar 19. Take off.
They'll go again with Hall. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Get in the end zone, fella. Bring it. Set go. Ready.
Third down. Here's Hall. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they were able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts to stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow! Hey, rip left!
They'll drop to throw. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. They send the tight end in motion. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.